Welcome back, everybody, to On the World Beat TV show. I'm here on location with Helen Daphne's. This is Debra Vadala coming to you from the Pizza Palace restaurant, where we're having a nice business networking event. Right now, I'm here with Salusa.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Salusa is a big part of our networking events here and all over Palm Beach County. He's a host at WPBR. And could you tell the viewers a little bit about your show?
Well, I would like to consider myself the AM WPBR. That's the big man on WPBR. I feel big right about now. I have live at 5. My show comes on at about 5 p.m. And, we try our best to be the humble voice of the Haitian American community. And by that, we want people to understand that the Haitian community exists. And with the political scene that just passed, we wanted to make sure that the people within the Haitian community stepped out and go out and vote.
That's encouraging to everybody here. I talk to a lot of people about voting, and some people just says, "Oh, I'm not gonna, get involved this year." And I said, it's better to at least put your vote in, and get involved. And so I think it's nice that you're doing some talk radio with the politics.
Well, it's the good part about it is getting the opportunity to meet most of the politicians, Democrats and Republican alike. Haven't had the opportunity to interview guys like Alan West, guys like Chris McVoy, bringing in the commissioner from Delray, Al Jacquet came on board. We had Maria Sack out there. We also had Bobby Powell, the new state representative, who came by. We had Jim Stafford, who was also a candidate. We had quite a bit of candidates to come on board, but the main thing was being able to analyze what is about to happen on the political ticket before anybody else, to make the predictions that nobody else was aiming to make. Right now, if you're listening to television, everybody right now is saying, well, the Democratic Party had everything under control. Well, when on WPBR we said that 6 months in advance, we said the Democratic Party had control of the market better than the Republican Party. In addition to that, we also said that the Republican Party does not have a clear view, and also the political analysts that they have out there and all these radio, television, they all sound monotone. They're all saying the same thing. It's going to be this. It's going to be very close. It's going to be 49, 48. But what we said was it's going to be a landslide, and we said it 6 months in advance, and we continue to say that, and we gave reasons, but for our statement, because we realized that the political parties did not take into account communities like the Haitian American community. They did not take into account the Hispanic community. They didn't take into account that the Hispanic community had a shift from Republican, which they normally are, to Democrats. They didn't take into account the immigrant Americans. And when I say immigrant Americans, people who are from other country who have gotten to become American citizen lately, who are about to vote for the first time. They wanted to count the nonpartisan as if it was an American nonpartisan. The nonpartisan for this past election was not the American nonpartisan. It was an immigrant nonpartisan. And that immigrant nonpartisan is because most of those people were oppressed in their country. Hence, when they came here, they refused to be Democrat or Republican because they assumed that if they become Democrat or Republican, they were going to get squished by someone in their neighborhood at work or something. But they know that they have the freedom of going out to vote. Hence, the nonpartisan did not lean towards the Republican Party. They leaned towards the Democratic Party.
It's very good information, and I am an independent. And I really liked when I was voting that I was voting for an individual person. And I voted for Democrats, Republican, I voted for one independent, but I had the freedom that I was not in one party. So for me, I really like that. And it's nice that you're bringing information out there that there's all types of people voting, and people that have come from other countries. It's a gift to become a citizen. And so they're exercising their right to vote. I love it. And thank you for being with us tonight.
Well, it's a pleasure being here. One of the other things that we want to do since the election is over with is to talk about the issues that made the forefront during the election. How we must tackle these issues. Immigrant issues needs to be tackled by the immigrant Americans. To make sure that the president in the next 4 years, Congress in the next 4 years, do not forget that these were important issues. Jobs within our community, because we have to look out for our interests. And our personal interest happens to be the American interest, that we need to create jobs within our community. Not go look for a job. Create the job ourselves. We need to start being the entrepreneur instead of being the one going to look for the job. We need to be the one offering jobs to people. Look for the opportunity. New Jersey being a state that is in distress, but a state in distress means there is opportunity in that particular state. A country in war means that there is opportunity in that country, because a lot of things are getting torn down. You know, Haiti had an earthquake 3 years ago, close to 3 years ago. That's a country that has opportunity. Iraq they've been going through wars after wars after wars. That's a country for opportunity. The opportunity may not be here in the United States. My family may live here, but I can look for opportunities in other states, in other country. New Orleans. Katrina left New Orleans with an abundance of opportunity, and a lot of people still haven't taken that opportunity. There's still a lot of opportunity in these places. Whenever you see an earthquake, you see a hurricane, you see a tornado going somewhere, say to yourself, there's a door, an opening door for opportunity. So that way, as immigrants, immigrant Americans, volunteer.
Absolutely, because through a disaster, growth can happen. And that's what you're saying. And I love that. I love that you're sharing that. And so, Salusa, Monday through Friday, live at 5, that's your show. And people can tune in at WPBR, WPBR1340am.com, streaming live. Please tune in to see Salusa. Thank you so much for being with us.
It is always a pleasure to be next to the superstar that you are, and to be as charmed as I can be.
Thank you. My heart is really warm just to be with everybody here tonight.
I want my free hugs, by the way.
I am doing the free hugs campaign.
I want my free hug.
You will be getting
free hug. Thank you very much. Hey, if you didn't get your free hug, that's your problem.
Thank you.
I got mine.
The Free Hugs campaign was originated in Miami Beach, Florida from Juan Mann, and his idea was to go out and hug strangers, and it was really opening the door for people, all walks of life, and so I'm carrying on this campaign with free hugs. It's fun when I wear the shirt. It's a lot of hugging going on, Salusa. Okay, ladies.
I'm going to start sharing my free hug now.
Yes, please do. Carry on the campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages.